If you've ever felt like being smart isn't an advantage but a punishment, you might be right. If it has ever seemed that your mind is both your greatest strength and your personal cage, you're not going crazy. You may simply be smarter than you think. And research shows that a mind like this comes with a hidden cost. High intelligence sounds like winning the genetic lottery. People assume you ace exams, solve problems quickly, and build success with ease. But there's a part of the story almost no one talks about. And that part may explain why things feel heavy for you so often. There's a paradox no one warns you about. The sharper the mind, the harder it can be to live with it every day. And if you've ever felt too much, too thoughtful, too sensitive, too aware, stay until the end. Because by the end, you'll understand that nothing is wrong with you. Here are 8 silent struggles almost no one connects to intelligence. If even one resonates, you'll recognize yourself. Number 8. Your brain never switches off. You don't just think. You overthink. You replay conversations. You analyze every decision. One choice turns into dozens of possible scenarios. While others sleep, you're remembering something awkward from years ago. Psychologists call this analysis paralysis, when excessive thinking slows action. Your mind constantly calculates outcomes, and because of that, you sometimes move slower. Like a powerful computer that can't stop running programs. The hardest part? There's no off button. Even a few minutes of silence feel unreachable. You watch people who can simply let things go, and you don't understand how they do it. Number 7. Surface-level conversations drain you. You need depth, meaning, ideas that matter. But most discussions revolve around the weather, the news, daily routines. And when you try to go deeper, you're met with an awkward pause. You're not antisocial. You're just tired of emptiness. Research shows that highly intelligent people often have fewer friends. Not because they're unlikable, but because genuine connection is rare. For you, this isn't a preference, it's a necessity. You would rather choose solitude than fake interest. And over time, you've learned to perform normal so well that no one notices the internal distance. But inside, the hunger for something real remains. Number 6. You see what others don't, and it exhausts you. You quickly recognize patterns. You hear inconsistencies in words. You sense tension others ignore. You anticipate consequences long before they become obvious. It sounds like an advantage, but it's a heavy one. You can't unsee manipulation or hidden motives. And if you say it out loud, you risk sounding suspicious or judgmental. So you often stay quiet. You observe. You understand how it will end. And you feel powerless. Number 5. The pressure of expectations weighs more than it seems. You're smart. How could you mess that up? When people see you as capable, they expect perfection. One mistake, and you feel exposed. This is called imposter syndrome, the fear that one day everyone will realize you're not as competent as they believe. The constant need to live up to expectations creates anxiety. You're expected to be flawless, not human. And when you stumble, the shame feels intense. So you hide your doubts, you smile, and you struggle quietly. Number 4. Boredom destroys your motivation. Your brain needs challenge. Without novelty, your energy fades. Routine drains you. Repetitive tasks feel meaningless. You procrastinate, lose interest, drift into deep thoughts about the meaning of everything. It's not laziness. An intelligent mind needs complexity and variety. Without them, it simply shuts down. You're not incapable. You're understimulated. But others often see it as a character flaw. Number 3. Perfectionism won't let you rest. For you, good enough is never enough. You raise the bar so high that even success feels unsatisfying. This is called maladaptive perfectionism, when striving for better starts working against you. You double-check, rewrite, question. You refine details no one else even notices, and still feel it could have been better. Constant self-criticism is exhausting. You've achieved a lot, yet the feeling of not enough doesn't disappear. Number 2. You question everything. You don't accept that's just how it is. You analyze rules, traditions, authorities, even your own beliefs. This drives growth, but it makes you inconvenient. While most people follow the familiar path, you look for another one, and that creates resistance. You may be seen as difficult or arrogant. Over time, that questioning turns inward, and you begin to ask yourself, what if the problem is me? Number 1. You feel more deeply than you'd like. High intelligence often goes hand in hand with high empathy. You don't just understand other people's pain, you experience it. You walk into a room and immediately sense the atmosphere. Tension, anxiety, fatigue, it all moves through you. And because you clearly see the world's problems, injustice, suffering, instability, you carry emotional weight many people never even consider. Intelligence doesn't make life easier, it makes it more conscious. You don't just feel your own emotions, you feel much more. These traits are not flaws. They're natural patterns of a complex mind. And here's the key point. Being smart doesn't mean having all the answers. It means seeing more layers of reality. And yes, that's heavy. But it doesn't mean you're broken. If this list felt deeply personal, maybe you've finally seen yourself clearly. Your mind isn't a curse. It's a tool that needs the right conditions. You're not too much, you're deeper. And in a shallow world, depth almost always feels like loneliness. But you're not alone. And understanding this is the first step toward using your mind in a healthier way. And if you recognized yourself in even one point, now you know, the problem isn't you. Your brain is simply wired in a more complex way, and it's doing its best.